information you may have missed while you were making essential parts. I'm David Wynn.
And I'm Renee Merker, and this is what you need to know for the week ending September 8th, 2023. The media is reporting the ISM Manufacturing PMI came in at 47.6%, over the expected 47.0. This number was slightly higher than the July reading of 46.4. The index saw production portion rise by 1.7% and employment component rise by 4.1% from the previous reading. The new orders and inventories components fell by 0.5% and 2.1% respectively. Our take? The second month of growth in the PMI is giving more indication that we have reached a bottom in the index. The index is still indicating contraction, but we are approaching a turnaround in the index with better than expected results.
World steel production was 158.5 million tons in July 2023, which is a 6.6% increase compared to July 2022. India saw a gain of 9% over the same period in the previous year. China saw a 2.5% increase, and the U.S. had a 2.3% decrease. This is a significant bump for steel production in July, moving just beyond the 7-year average for July of 154.36 tons. Steel production looks to remain flat for this year to a slight growth, with total production for the year to date just down 0.1% from 2022, which is just under the best year we found for 2021.
PMPA is proud to introduce the PMPA Educational Foundation's PrecisionPath Community Outreach program. This initiative can help create a more diverse and vibrant precision machining industry by tapping into an underserved market. How would this program work? Statistics show that minorities in our industry is low. Our goal is to go into the middle schools, high schools, and present at career fairs in minority settings to help people to understand that precision machining is a viable career option. We hope to help alleviate our shop's employee shortage. For more information about this program, please go to pmpafoundation.org.
On this week's Speaking of Precision podcast, Miles Freed, Carly Kistler-Miller, and I discuss what our shops need to know because of the loss of domestic supply of 12L14, what moving to 1215 may mean for your shops and your customers' processes. This podcast and our Speaking of Suppliers podcast can be found on major podcast platforms or on PMPA.org.
Now it's time for our weekly tip. Synthetic web slings, cable slings, and alloy chain slings carry most, if not all, of the raw materials over the machines and equipment in our shops. Slings may also be used to move other items and are generally used with an overhead crane. To learn of an easy way to identify inspection status, go to PMPA.org's Knowledge Centers or Final Cut of the Week. And that's our take on what you need to know for the week ending September 8, 2023. For additional information and links about any of the topics discussed today, go to PMPA.org and click on Final Cut of the Week.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next Friday.